So for today's video, I'm going to be doing another craft that's kind of sports related or not. You can make it whatever you want it to be, but this could also be a good team or coach gift. And it's just one of these bags. You know, you see them everywhere, right? These drawstring sports kind of bags. They're very lightweight, and I like this one because my son has like a school fair and this week, so I picked this one because I know he's going to be walking around with his friends, but I want him to carry all of his own stuff. So I wanted one that had pockets for his water bottle, and then maybe like a pocket for his money or his script, and then a big enough bag that he can hold whatever, you know, prizes you win at carnivals, you know, stuffed animals and stuff like that. But yeah, so this is what I bought it for. But these are also good for like shoes. I think this one might actually be a pocket for shoes, you know, because they're stinky and gross, so you let them air out. That's probably why there's two. So that's really smart. And I don't know, I bought this from Ross. It was $10.99. This is the bag, and you can find these at any Ross. They have it at Nordstrom Rack, online. I just like this one in particular because it has the zippers and the pockets. But so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use these HTVs to put his initials. So I do want him to be able to identify the bag, and you know, hopefully it doesn't get lost. But I'm just doing his initials, E and S. I don't like to put their name on kids' bag just because I don't know, if he's walking around on the street, you know, safety reasons, right? But it is cute if you put the names too. And yeah, but for him, because I know he's gonna be wearing it outside when maybe he's not with me, I'm just putting his initials. And today I'm gonna be using these just one of these Vinyl Frog HTVs. I'm gonna be using red because the school colors are red and black, and it kind of matches. I've been wanting to try these like for a while. I just bought these three that I haven't used yet, but I used this rose gold one, and it's so pretty. And I used that for the wine bags that I made a while ago. But yeah, so these are so shiny. I haven't tried this HTV on anything that I would wash and wear, like a shirt. I've only tried it on like bags and stuff, so I can't say or talk about how well it lasts on things that are going to be washed, but the quality seems really good. It's about $10 to $12 for a 12 by 5 foot roll, and I bought these all on Amazon. So let me cut out the letters, or show you how I'm going to cut out the letters. I already have it here, but I'm going to show you how to do that on Cricut Design Space. Super simple, but I'll show you where I got the font from, and we'll come back and apply it. So here are my son's initials that I'm going to cut out, and I'll show you how I get this font. I just typed in hardball font, and it's this IFC hardball font from defont.com, and I just downloaded it and then uploaded it to my computer. And then the next time I opened Cricut Design Space, it was in there. So I'm doing uppercase E, selecting the font, and then I'm gonna make it 3 inches tall. I'm just gonna duplicate it and do an uppercase S. And then that's it, super simple. So I'm gonna delete these, and I'm gonna cut out the ones I already had. And don't forget to mirror because we are using HTV. And for my base material, I think I'm gonna I'll go with holographic sparkle iron-on. And then make sure the shiny side is down. So this is the vinyl that I'm using. So I'm gonna put the shiny side down. And I always align my vinyl backwards, just easier for me. And just using my brayer, I'm just gonna stick it on the mat well. And then we're just gonna go ahead and cut it out. So I always check my cuts before I remove the mat. So I'm just peeling up the very end of the corner just to make sure it cut through. And it did, so I'm gonna remove the mat and then peel the mat from the vinyl. And it looks good, so I'm just gonna weed this. I really love how this vinyl weeds. It's just so easy and it peels right off. So because this is a polyester, or what do you call this type of, it's not cotton, it's, I guess it's a polyester material. I have to be really careful. I did wine bags before and I've actually like melted it together, like, so I realized this has a pocket and my heat mat won't fit, so I'm gonna have to use, I'm gonna put the heat mat anyway in the middle just to protect the bag, but I'm also gonna use a tea towel so that the inside doesn't fuse together. It is a flock material inside, so I think that helps. It's not like plastic on plastic. So I'm gonna go grab that and come back. Okay, so instead of a towel, I have these like pillowcases, and it's good because it's pretty flat. So I'm just gonna stuff it in here so I can get a good flat surface. It's a weirdly shaped pocket. It's like diagonal. So I think I'll just do one and then the other. Okay, so I have my heat mat in there. I have my Easy Press Mini on low. And the good thing about these vinyls is that it has the temp guide on the inside. So it has how to use and everything, and I'm guessing it'll be holographic chrome, right? So temperature 130 to 150 degrees, which you're just guessing. I'm guessing that's the lowest level on the Cricut Mini. And 8 to 12 seconds and a cool peel. So I like that because some of the vinyls you buy like on Amazon, they don't give you a heat guide and you gotta like look it up every time. Or if you're smart, you'll print it out. So I'm just gonna quickly do a preheat. So I guess I'm gonna do about 12, maybe 15 seconds. And then I'm gonna let that cool. I'm just gonna move the pillowcase over. And it's always a good idea. I mean, this is pretty smooth, but to lint roll. So I'm gonna preheat this side for 5 seconds. Then I think I'm gonna do 20 seconds. Okay, so let's see how this one came out. Actually on there really good, but I'm always like wanting to do more. And with foil, so like when you use these, I noticed if you take off the carrier sheet, you can't put it back on and try to do it. I mean, if you take it all the way off, because the cut marks will leave an imprint. So I'm just gonna try to just make sure 100% that it's on. I'm also curious if it's gonna leave a texture or if it's gonna stay super smooth. I'll do the same for this side. Okay, so that looks good, but I did do that test because I was just curious. But yeah, this should be like a one-time, one-shot kind of deal foil. Like if you take the carrier sheet off, it will never be as smooth. Even though I didn't take it off all the way, if you're really looking, it's a little more textured here. But the bottom part is fine, and then I'm pretty sure this one will be fine because I didn't take it off at all. yeah, it's on there really good and super shiny, except for the one part that I did. I probably really shouldn't have done that, but it's okay. I just had to know. But this side is super shiny. And yeah, so you can, I mean, really do anything you want. Initials, name, your logo, your team logo. But yeah, so I thought this was a good idea for coach gifts or team gifts or for your own kids. Okay, so my husband walked in and made a good point that I can't make a bag for my older son and not for my younger. So I have a bag that we already had, and it's a lot smaller because the other one won't fit on like a 6-year-old. It'll be too low. But I do have another black bag that we had, and I just alcohol wiped, and I'm just gonna put the initials over here. So I alcohol wiped it, I let it dry, and it won't fit the heat pad all the way either. Although maybe I can get away with just doing the top. Since we're using the Easy Press Mini, if you have the big one, then it's a little hard because of all the seams. So I think, yeah, that could work. Okay, so I have my letters cut out, and I made this a 2.2 inch width. So it's a little over, I guess, 1 inch wide. I can't remember, but so I'm just gonna do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn my mini press back on. And it was so fast, I just went upstairs and cut out the letters. So I'm just gonna preheat. There, it's already on low. 5 seconds. Especially since we use the alcohol, we want to get all of that out. And there is a seam right down the middle, so, and there is pockets here, I didn't see that. So I do not want to fuse anything together in the bag. So I'm just gonna put it in the middle. So 20 seconds on low. I'm just gonna let that cool so we can do a cool peel. And I just want to mention again that I think this vinyl is like a one-shot deal. So if you don't get it the first time, it won't be as shiny or nice. So you really want to make sure you do it right the first time. Okay, so I did let these fully cool, and yeah, it looks good. It's on there good, no edges, and it's super shiny. So yeah, okay, so now we're done. But yeah, thanks for watching if you made it this far, and I'll see you in my next video.